Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact on the PS5, and we're continuing on with Ganyu, Aloy, and Raiden Shogun for another episode. So there has been literally no combat in this series, so it's a little bit meh. We should also trigger the Archon event. Yeah, anyway, let's trigger that. There we go. Alright, so we're going to be possessing a bunch of bodies. I would like to use my webcam to do the reactions, but I think it's fine without it.
I'll leave that to you. Paimon's starting to feel kind of nervous. Looks like they've already started talking.
Okay.
Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
So how are we going to do the possession? Okay, so we're about to possess that little girl so that we could talk to Setaria. Oh, okay, that's a little bit funky. Okay.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides,
oh, that's
everyone
weird.
Around me has a very different background and outlook.
So is
Are you still listening to me,
Nabia's
Nahida?
consciousness still inside her body, or?
Of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right?
So is that us speaking, or is that Nahida speaking?
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there.
Yeah, because we were examining her hand. Oh.
Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong?
Oh, they sense the fact that that we're not actually
KuroAkiGames.
Nabia.
Oh, what are their names again?
Oh god, no. It's been a week or two since I last recorded. I think it's Harut and Marut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today?
Why do I have a feeling I
You
got that
must have
wrong?
come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects.
Love
To be
prospects,
perfectly honest
okay.
with you, I feel like I've been a real mess.
Well,
recently.
Nahida's still there.
A mess?
So if we're not there,
Well,
then we're... Did you guys just
Could you
ditch
do a reading
Lumine's
on
body?
How long it'll take me to finish my current project at work? I really just
Paimon.
want to get it over with.
I hear you. No
I just see
problem at all.
Paimon poking in
The
and out.
gods will reveal the truth.
Okay, this feels like a scam. Yeah,
Sorry, your new laugh is just so hilarious. I couldn't help it.
fair enough.
Please pay no mind to those kinds of details. The gods are asking. Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why
Okay.
haven't I gone home?
Hang on, wait. Couldn't we have
Gods
just...
really know everything?
Was there any point of us
Setaria,
possessing this girl? Couldn't Nahida just, you know,
it's a demand
feed some
now instead of a question.
words for
The
her to say?
gods seem to be truly upset.
I'm sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness.
Okay.
And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
That's the Lord? Okay, are you gonna help us?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest
Oh
of
yeah,
all,
because we're
King
pretending to be, yeah.
King Deshret? No wonder he would make such demand of me. Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
So, there's a oh, okay. King Deshret's resurrection is a misinformation campaign.
Insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
I feel like she is suspicious. I think she is suspicious of something. Yep, Paimon, you kept poking out. Yeah, she is sus about this whole thing.
Whoa, she just ran off in a hurry. Well done.
Yeah, so our body is just
Setaria
standing
didn't
there.
suspect anything amiss. To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of nowhere and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Nabia is just so confused at the moment.
Nahida, it seems like you understand human.
All I know are some abstract Harvard-taught theories. And in any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything.
Okay.
Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Setaria.
Okay, so we're after
Right on
Setaria
cue.
now.
Let's get ready to possess him.
Okay, so time to possess the second body. This time we're a man.
It's okay. I just got caught up in something. Oh, actually, didn't you ask me to help you look for work? What kind of work were you looking for again?
Was it the masonry work or the gardening work? Let's do
Oh,
masonry.
Right. The
Yeah.
old man's craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
Okay.
That's good to hear.
I think either one was safe choice.
If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually,
Then you
while
should
we're
head
talking
home.
about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Is he?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across
Okay.
Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Dendro Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret?
Okay, we're just really playing this.
I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem,
We can really
you don't
act. We
mean
can put on an act.
you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa, Paimon had no idea you'd be so good at this.
Okay, 1 hour and 20 minutes. 1 hour and 20 minutes later, I am able to resume recording without any disturbance in the background. There was something popped up, so I had to leave this game running for about an hour and 20 minutes. So, I'm back with the story. We recorded 10 minutes so far, and yeah, this is not great. Yeah, before I knew it, I
really
really...
zeroed
Yeah, okay.
in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Setaria.
Right.
But
Oh yeah,
once everything
autoplay.
is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Will this be good? A happy ending or a sad ending? Anyways, let's follow her.
Come on,
Oh, okay, yeah, we're going into
So,
this woman.
Shishan, have you noticed anything weird in the city lately? Like,
Yeah.
as if someone was trying to preach to you about something?
Oh, right.
Study in the basement.
Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
so we're just
How
throwing
could
it
you
right
be
in her
aware of
face.
that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Are we gonna mention King Deseret?
Sean, don't tell me that you've converted to King Deseret as well.
Yes.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deseret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Please,
Yes, he was toying with people.
Stop!
Oh no, we're driving her insane.
Even now, Setaria's still trying to run from her problem. She can
We
no
pushed a
longer
little bit too
justify
hard.
everything to herself. Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do? This is the
this
most
could be a
important
problem.
part of all. Quick, get ready.
Are we gonna possess her?
You're a member of the Core of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating
So are we
the
going
city,
to possess
and they've
her?
already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
We're
King
possessing Rima
Deseret.
right now.
Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Setaria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
Yeah.
King Deseret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must
we're really
face
messing
the
with her.
truth, Setaria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer
Nahida's
you
is
ignore
enjoying
it,
this.
the tighter the academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deseret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deseret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Oh wow, she's really losing it.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deseret.
Setaria.
Oh wow,
why
we're
haven't
really
you
messing
gone
with her
home?
mind. This is like a horror sequence. Okay. Is everything okay? Oh, that's
Seems
amusing.
that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deseret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling.
Is it?
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how
Children.
much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
You should follow
You
your
won't
heart.
necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deseret? Or are you the god himself?
Are we
That's
gonna
not
bluff our
important.
way through?
The important
And
thing
say
is
we're
to pass
actually
judgment
Deseret?
on the academia and its sages, and to correct their mistakes. If you could provide some assistance in this matter, perhaps it could serve
Lesser
as a
Lord
form of
is
atonement.
really messing with her.
I've actually never believed in the gods, but I've always believed in serendipity. Your appearance must be a fated opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell
Nice,
me.
interesting turn of offense.
How much do you know about the sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the
Paimon's
Sub-Zero's
just floating
festival.
around
But
blatantly
I
in
know
the
very little
background.
about the full scope of the overall project. I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance would have access to those confidential documents. I've just been working to meet the Grand Sage's specified requirements.
Okay.
However, there's something that's been really bothering me. I heard that a scholar who was previously expelled has returned to the city, and even the sages are still quite wary of him.
To fight against the academia, we will need to
Why do I
figure
have a
out the
feeling it's
nature
going to
and the
be
purpose of their
the
work.
Electro guy, the one
Is
that
there a way for us to
Kagi
get
Films
access to the
does the
confidential
voice acting
documents you
for?
mentioned?
It should be
Or are they
possible
talking
if we're
about
willing to
our
take some risks.
hyphen?
After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on one thing, though. I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha.
Oh, that's not good.
Let me
So would they
see.
actually see us possessing people?
Let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap.
This is
I'm
a
only
trap.
suggesting
This will be a
vacation
trap.
Because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
Our body is
All
just
right,
standing there.
I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task,
Would she be forgiven? Should we forgive her? I don't know if we should
That'll
forgive her.
depend on the judgment of the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon.
Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars.
And
Maybe
she
it's
may
time
abandon
for
you.
me to find a god to believe in.
Okay. And who are you going to vote to?
predicted, we've managed to bring Setaria to our side. The Traveler's execution was ingenious. She's the one who deserves all the praise. Well, now that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Setaria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Okay.
Hey, but if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars? No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Sounds like fun. But are we going to get any combat? Okay, so we skipped time. So we fast forward a day later. So it's like between 7 and midnight. So we're
that's
talking
right.
to
I suppose
Nahida.
I'm the other Katheryne in your
Other
mind.
Katheryne. Okay.
We're on a secret mission tonight, so we
Okay.
need to protect Katheryne's identity.
I don't understand your logic.
Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap.
A trap.
If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
We're working off a lot of assumptions here.
Just what Paimon was thinking.
I really doubt that.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Don't you feel like something is off? I feel like something is off.
What do you feel is off? It's
A little
the
too
middle
quiet.
of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
Either people have
No,
been...
I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter
Have people been
than
captured?
usual. If you look around,
Yeah.
there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city,
Fewer
though.
people. So, this feels like a trap.
Maybe it's
Feels like
just a
something's
coincidence.
about to happen.
Maybe Setaria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
No, I think this is
also
a trap.
can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned. Well, regardless, as long
I was
as you're
spoiled
here with
about
us,
one
I'm
part
a
of
little
this
safer.
chapter for Sumeru. I don't know if it is that moment yet, but we're just going to walk to the next location.
Huh. There really aren't many people out right now.
Okay, so apparently we
Let's hope
can't
it'll be
walk.
this quiet in front of
So
the academia,
for the
and
time
that
being, we're just gonna
Setaria
walk.
managed to distract all the guards.
You're being very naive. I don't think it's the case that... Oh, yeah, there's a lot less people. We're in story mode. That's why we're seeing less people at the moment.
agenda.
Right. Location point.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Interesting. So we had a cutscene and it introduced the Doctor. I did not realize. I actually didn't know that he was part of Sumeru. Actually, he originated from Sumeru. But yeah, she held everybody back. It was a little bit creepy. A bit of a horror show. Yeah. Another Harbinger.
That guy was number 2.
Yeah, he didn't say anything. There was just like a name flash on the screen. Doctor. Doctor Who. Oh, maybe he is the Doctor.
Once got expelled from the academia came back recently. And that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the scale of this problem.
Yeah. Now that the Doctor's in the picture, we're no longer just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to meet up with
Things would be a lot
Nahida,
easier with
and
Nahida's
considering
help.
that they went after
We'll meet
the
again outside of the city.
3 Gnosis already,
We
I
can't
imagine they'll
just
be
keep
after
waiting
another one.
around, right?
It seems to be the whole purpose of this entire game. Let's go find someone else who might be involved. Okay?
You mean...
Tainari?
Oh,
Yes.
right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest?
That
Even
has
though
to
he
be the same
turned it down
project.
At the time, there's no time
Mental
to lose.
manipulation. To Gandharvaville. And I think this is a good point to end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the content so far. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon and turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.